in my own way for the first time. The truth is, Jewish people going to Jerusalem is not an occupation, it's a homecoming. It's a coming home. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Listen up, my Palestinian brothers across the street. There is a lie perpetrated to our people, the Palestinians, and more so a lie being told to the world, where it has turned into anger and hate against Jews. And if hate for Jews is based on a lie, and I know that it's a lie, with my conscience, and even though I'm a Palestinian, I have a responsibility to tell the truth. And it's even though it may hurt my own people across the street, it's time for us to grow up and learn this truth. Now, I don't discount the suffering of my people in Gaza. We know it's horrible. But the Jews have been suffering since slavery under the pharaohs in Egypt. This is not about 1948, this is not about 1917. This has been going on for thousands of years. The Jews have been persecuted. The Holocaust was something atrocious. How do I know? Because that's how I met Rabbi Shmuley during the play and the trial of Eichmann. And I saw the footage, and that was a real genocide. People dying because they're in the middle of a war is not a genocide. The Holocaust was an actual genocide. And if you don't believe me, take time from tweeting your hate about Jews and go look at some videos of the Holocaust. Yet Palestinians are angry, as they should be. But the reason why they should be, and the pain that they're going through, wisdom tells us anger is a result of suffering, and suffering must be met with compassion. And over again, Israel has tried to show that compassion and start all over again. And October 7th, it was torn apart. The media outlets like Piers Morgan Uncensored and others say that Israel's response was disproportionate. But when you've been suffering so many thousands of years, what type of response do you expect? Now, is this about who's suffering more? Who has really suffered more? If we're taking a measuring stick, yes, many civilians have suffered in Gaza. But if we want to put numbers on it, the Jewish people have been subjugated for thousands of years since Moses took them out of slavery by God's hand out of Egypt. If you study, you realize that the scriptures, the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible are actually historical documents. With archaeology and historicity of the scriptures, it is no doubt to anyone with a brain that the land of Jerusalem belongs to the Jews. This truth came out in my book, GodTimeTravel.com, in 2017. And finally, Rabbi Shmuley gave me this platform to tell the whole world this truth about the land. No matter if it doesn't please everyone's ears, but don't take my word for it. Don't trust me. Don't trust the Jews. I'd like to quote the Quran.
Go ahead.
In the Quran, Jerusalem is 100% the land of the Jewish people. And it even doubles down. In Surah 2 and 122, It says, "Children of Israel, recall my favor, which I bestowed upon you and exalted you above the nations of the world." That is from the Quran. According to your own Quran, you should be loving Jews. Why? Because the scriptures say that the Jews will be a light to the world. What kind of people get bombed over and over again, and we're here trying to do music and celebrate and make peace? What kind of people do this? I'll tell you whose people. God's favorite people. And if you don't believe me, you go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6, Matthew 15 and 24, and Revelations 20 and 12. Jesus was a Jew from the tribe of Judah. Let's get it straight. And so I conclude with two things: the truth and a solution. First, the truth. Iran and Egypt and the other neighboring Arab countries. I tell you this, especially Iraq and especially the Saudi family, who was really quick to open their mouth a couple of days ago and threaten Israel. The Arabs are sons of Abraham and Hagar. They are the Ishmaelites. They are not Palestinians. Palestinian is a fake name that was taken from the Philistines in 700 to 600 AD. And this history is written in Zechariah 9. This family dispute is built upon a lie. It's built upon a lie that the Arabs' land is in Jerusalem. No, you were left there by the Ottoman Empire. It is not your land. And they're lying to you. Why are they lying to you? Because they want to keep on hating the Jews, and they want to keep saying the Jews are the reason we're bombing because they are attacking Palestine. But I call out Iran as a Palestinian. I call out Egypt as a Palestinian. And all the surrounding Arab countries. What happened? Where's your hypocrisy? Oh, it's worth it to bomb the Jews for Palestinians, but Egypt, you won't open your borders and let the Palestinians in? Do you really care? If it was my brother suffering, I would let him in and figure it out later. The truth is, that land belongs to the Jews, and all Arabs should leave and go to where they come from. Where is that? Iraq, Arabia, and the Arab countries. The Jews have a small strip, and it's in the Quran, it's in the Torah, and it's in the Bible. That land belongs to them. Now, number two, my solution. First, the acknowledgement from all Arab countries, enough lies, that the land of Jerusalem historically and rightfully is the land of the Jews. That's first. For all Arab countries to band together, Egypt in the south open its doors. If you truly care about your Arab brothers, the lie is over. The Palestinians were left in Jerusalem by the Ottoman Empire, and it's time you rescue your own brothers. These are facts. Let the Jewish people live in peace for once in their own land. Arab countries must immediately stop shooting rockets into Israel, and I'm sure, therefore, Israel in return will no longer bomb your countries if you stop the shenanigans. The other surrounding Arab countries should allow Palestinian refugees into their lands. I'm sure that Netanyahu himself and America would help pay for the aid if they agree to the simple facts that the land belongs to the Jews for thousands of years, way before 1948 and any other recent time. I tell the Arab countries, do not be hypocrites. Do not say you're bombing Israel because you care about Palestinians, yet you refuse to give them land and refuge and humanitarian aid. This is the problem. I'm glad I wrote it down. I wouldn't have remembered it. But I'm a Palestinian, and a Puerto Rican, and an Italian, and a Nicaraguan.
And an honorary Jew!
That's right. Shalom Aleichem, Moshe Shores, Moshe Elyon. Let me tell you something. We can find peace if we tell the truth. That land belongs to Jerusalem. It's pretty simple. Anybody with an IQ above 100 can just, take it in their head. It's over. Let Jerusalem be Jerusalem and for the Jews. Let them have their homeland. You're not going to go to Ireland and move into Ireland. Go ahead and try it. Go to Scotland and tell them you want to settle in their land. It's not going to gel. The Arabs have a land. I am an Arab. I am an Ishmaelite. Historically, our lands are Arabia, Iraq, and the Arab lands. The Arab countries need to stop being hypocrites. They want to demonize the Jews. But I tell my Palestinian people out there, if you see this and you hear my voice, it is not the Jews, it's our own Arab brothers who are not stepping in. It's hypocritical, it's a lie, and it's time somebody expose this lie. I want to thank Rabbi Shmuley for having me here. I love him. I give him a hug as a Palestinian New Yorker to one handsome little Jew. Look at him.
And Sal, even though I was with Prime Minister Netanyahu a few days ago, I got to praise him the day that Israel eliminated Nasrallah. You can see the videos. I love Bibi Netanyahu. I've known him for 35 years. But I want Bibi to hear this. This is going to be the first Palestinian Prime Minister of Israel! Because he believes that the Jewish people belong in Israel and it's our land! My friends, okay. Guys, special treat. My son, David Chaim, has two brothers. He can't hang out with them because they're both at war in the IDF. But boy, is he a gifted guitarist, and together with Moto Koretsky, he is going to take us out on this unforgettable night with beautiful music. David, you guys are coming up here. Let's go. Let's hear it for David Chaim and Moto! Here we go. This first song is called Kikar Velecha. It happens to be also the words of one of the 12 passages made by the Lubavitcher Rebbe. So let's go.
Okay, we're gonna sing Lashuva Baita by Isha Ribo.
I was actually pretty heavily involved in politics. I was an Israel advocate in college, and I was at the end of the second year about it.
Lucky you. She take care of you.
By the way, I am not schlepping these home. We have 100 books here. They sell for 35 bucks, 20 bucks, I'll sign them. But you gotta come over. It's a brand new book to defend Israel. Number 2, you wanna buy a letter of our Torah? Read how beautiful this is. It's dedicated to the 800 people who were murdered, the 800 soldiers in 1200. And my friends, the Chaim and Mata will take us out. Please use these little slots that you have, these cards. Give us a way that we can...
I get